My guy.
What's up, dude?
What's the word? How you feeling?
Cool.
Good. So look, man, it's your boy Taji, the host of For the Record. We reporting live from Soundgarden right here in Baltimore. I'm with my dog NASG Chaz. And so look, bro, For the Record, we just kind of get to know you. You know what I mean? We talking about what you was listening to, what you was doing, you know, what movies you was watching, things like that. All right. So let's talk, man. What was it like growing up in Baltimore?
Shit, growing up, it was like the fucking. I mean, I feel like most people got the same story growing up here. I feel like it's the same shit repeating itself over and over again. Just drugs, guns, murders, all that shit just happening over and over again. So, but my life was cool. I started off usual playing sports, football and shit, going to school. And then, you know, everything take a turn when it's time for that shit. So
I hear that.
The normal lifestyle.
So look, man, you know, growing up, you got into music by just joking around, right? If I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, hell yeah.
How'd that come about?
Fucking around. I always liked music. Like, I always used to, but I used to like different, I ain't really like regular music. Like, I used to like storytelling type shit. Shit like that for real. I just was fucking around with it, just expressing myself, like just playing around with that shit. And I really had a talent for it. I really could do it. So I took that shit serious. And
you know, you said you took it serious. What year did you drop your first song?
I probably dropped my first song in like 19 or 18, 2019 or 2018.
Do you remember the name of it?
I think my first song I put on YouTube was Die Young.
Okay.
Yeah, Die Young.
For sure. And you know, something we love about your music is, you know, it's a expression, it's a true expression of yourself. Like the pain to like what you're going through, you know. Talk about the importance of that, like just being honest.
Me like expressing myself through music, like that's just my way of coping with shit. Like not really having to talk to people, and like I can express myself through a way that I like to do and a way that I love. I feel like it's important to do though, because like sometimes people keep that shit bottled up and don't got no way to express themselves. So I feel like me doing that helped me, and it's like, it's a talent, like a natural talent for real. The way that I can do it, the way I can express myself and put it out there, other people like it and relate to it.
Right. And something else we notice is like, you know, loyalty is really important to you. You feel me? You got your homeboys in the videos, like you honor, you know, your late friend with the name of your mixtape.
Right.
You know, how did that like impact your music?
I feel like loyalty is just, that's like one of the main things that a nigga worry about. Like even career, this rap shit, all type of shit, I feel like loyalty is number one. That should take you a long way. Like, you can lose all this shit today or tomorrow, but like your friends that's loyal, they gonna always be around because you built that shit up.
That's real. And you know, you mentioned you was playing sports growing up, man. A lot of people don't know, you know, you play lacrosse.
Hell yeah.
You know what? That's normally not a sport for us. You know, how'd you get into lacrosse?
Playing football, I was playing football, and my coach, he was telling me like, try some lacrosse shit. I'm like, what the fuck is lacrosse? So I tried this shit out. I ain't really like it at first until I started getting the hang of this shit. And then it was like we was playing, we was a whole team full of all black kids. We was playing all white kids. Like, and then we started fucking them up. They was scared of us. Like, it wasn't even the fact that we was better than them. Like, they was scared of us. Like, we was hitting the shit out there. We started fucking it. I started liking that shit. I started playing that shit. I got nice as shit. I played in high school too.
You know what position you played?
I played attack. I played midfield. I used to play defense when I first started.
Man, you played everything.
I played everything except for goalie.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And what about football? What position you was playing?
I played running back, slot, safety. I played line. I played all type of shit.
Who you think, like, what professional football player you think your game closely resembled?
I don't know. I was young as shit. I probably was some shit. I mean, I think I was just bigger than everybody else that was on the. So I don't know, damn it. I don't know.
Say no more. So look, you know, we got to know you. We got to know how you got into music, what sports you was playing. Let's check out the store, see if you see any like music you used to listen to growing up. You cool with that?
Hell yeah.
Come on. So look, bro, you know, we checked out the store. I see you picked up a couple things, man.
No,
Yeah, so tell me what you got in your hands, man, what you grabbed.
man, first I got this motherfucking 50 Cent vinyl picture. This Get Rich or Die Trying. Motherfucking classic right here, you know what I mean? It's a classic.
They have a heavy influence on your music?
Yeah, hell yeah. I feel like the way 50 Cent came in the game, you know what I mean? Different. Like,
yeah.
He came in the game different. And he's still doing what he's doing to this day, over years. So that shit had a big influence on me, bro. I always wanted to be that way. I wanted to leave music alone at a certain time.
Okay.
And be able to go on to other shit, TV,
venture into
shit
other
like
things.
That. Like this bitch shit. Look, you probably ain't even notice this, dummy. See, this bitch
The
ain't even Gucci. This bitch ain't 50.
Yeah.
That bitch crazy. Yo. I got Mobb Deep joint.
Yeah.
Mobb Deep. I had one of my first songs. I remixed Mobb Deep, Quiet Storm shit. I was like, I probably was like 16.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Real student of the game now.
Hell yeah. That shit was definitely an influence. And this another classic, straight out of Compton, NWA.
Yeah.
I like the way Cube did his shit too, but this shit way different than 50. 50 was all the way gangster with it, you feel me? Cube was more of like, you get what I'm saying?
Cube also one of the ones who kind of like ventured out of music as well, from like
into
movies and then like the big 3 basketball league. And that's like, you know, you mentioned you want to do other ventures. And what about the films? What you got in your hand?
Cube, Friday.
Yeah.
Classic.
You're a big Friday fan, huh?
Hell yeah. I probably know these bitches word for word. They got the one with Ice Cube, Chris Tucker, and the rest of them motherfuckers. Yeah, I feel like they should have Smokey on some more of them joints now.
Yeah, they keep talking they're gonna make another one, but I don't think they need to.
I don't think Smokey coming back on that motherfucker.
Yeah. Plus, you know, with John Witherspoon no longer here, it ain't gonna be the same.
That shit ain't gonna be the same.
Fact.
They probably need to leave that shit where it's at. I got the First Purge. This is one of my favorite movies for real. First Purge.
Why is that one of your favorites?
This one right here, this particular one, this bitch had like a lot to do with racism for real. And at the end of the nigga, I always like that.
Yeah, and you know, something else we talked about, they ain't really have, it was a couple, you know, Life Jennings, his music, you know, you said that was very impactful, right?
I think my mother had like, she probably had like 2 CDs in her car, bro. One of them was Life, and she had some whole other singing shit. I don't know what the fuck that was. But I used to listen to that shit like, every time we get in the car. So I started liking that shit, like, and he was telling stories throughout his whole album. So that's how I really came onto like the storytelling shit. I used to like how a nigga can tell a story through a rap. Right. I started watching the R. Kelly shit, the Trap in the Closet shit too, over and over again. Okay. So that shit definitely impacted me too. But I could tell a good ass story over a beat.
For sure. Something else, you know, you mentioned that's like your favorite movie, Hardball.
Hardball, that's my favorite joint, man.
Rest in peace, G Baby. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies. Yo. It was like, that probably my first time seeing a movie where they had the kids cussing and going wild in that bitch.
Kind of realistic.
I feel like that's why I really liked it.
I'll kick your ass, bitch! Hey! Cool it. What's going on?
All right, let me break it down to you right quick. Andre say he catch any hop or ball, anybody can throw. Coffee say that's bullshit, you a buster. Andre say roll up, bitch. Coffee say I'll give you all my gun if you catch this ball. He threw the ball. Andre caught it. Andre say pay me my money.
Then, like the whole plot of it, like they a small little baseball team, niggas in the streets and shit. And they got a white coach who really believed in them at the end. He really want to do this shit. I feel like the whole story is genuine. Like it's like that shit. It'll never be no other movie like that.
For sure.
That shit too raw.
You know, something I really like about you is you're a real student of like film and music. You know, another movie you really like is Crooklyn. You know, talk to us about Crooklyn.
Man. My aunt Thomas saying she got all the movies like a store like this. She probably have a store like this. I mean, it's all classic movies. Crooklyn, like that was just for some shit where I used to watch that shit. Me and my cousin used to watch that shit over and over again too. It was like it was just saying kids in the film while we was kids, like it was crazy to us, like, and it was a great movie. Spike Lee joint too.
Yeah, and then you know we got a couple projects like A Boogie's artist album.
A Boogie, that used to be my favorite rapper. A Boogie, I like how he came in the game with like the melody rap and shit.
Yeah,
I used to fuck with that. Like everybody started doing that shit. I think that's what watered my mind down. Everybody started doing this shit and that shit. But hell yeah, artist, that was one of his probably first album if I ain't mistaken. That motherfucker was a great. I probably know every song of that bitch word for word too.
Yeah, that's a banger.
That's my favorite artist.
And then you know Rich Homie, you know Never Stop Going There. That's a classic.
Classic, dummy. Man, my mother had that. That was a bootleg CD, dummy. That bitch was bootleg. I think who the fuck was it? DJ Manny.
Okay.
It was some. I don't know what the fuck was on it, but I knew Rich Homie had. I had a whole Rich Homie little CD too though. I used to listen to that shit. I feel like Rich Homie was like. He was like a A Boogie, but he was in his own bag at the time. Like nobody wasn't fuck with Rich Homie at that time. Rich Homie he had music for club, he had music for female, versatile with the shit. That's why I fuck with Rich Homie too. Yeah,
like you mentioned, like A Boogie with the melodies. You know, Rich Homie was doing that to a lesser extent. It may not have been as like sharp, but like it was a little more raspy.
Yeah, more raspy, but he still would hit that motherfucker.
For sure.
Whereas though you coming from a rap game where niggas got a hard ass boom boom clap beat and niggas going holding the boom box rapping and shit. That shit totally different. So that shit would change the game.
So look, man, we kind of got to know, you know, what influenced you, what impacted you. Let's kind of get to learn, you know, what work you've been putting in, what work you're going to continue to put in. You cool with that?
Hell yeah.
Come on. Yeah, film fortune time. You know, NASG Chaz, he a real student of this shit. You know, he know what he be talking about. So now he got $20 to come to Soundgarden, pick out a couple movies, but he got to make it enough. 3 different tiers. We got the $10 tier, the $5 tier, and the $1 tier. Let's see what movies he come up with.
I got $20. See what I can get with 20 bones. Damn, Get Out only $1. Need to Get Out. I want to fucking Fresh. That's $6. State Property. I'ma take Friday. I got $9. New Jack City. House Party. The Wood. And Coming to America. That should be 20. If I knew how to add.
It's for the record.
So bro, look, something that like really impresses me is your ability to like remix like classic songs. It's not even like really like rap songs, you feel me? From like Jingle Bells to 1,000 Miles. You even did, you know, the Fresh Prince theme song recently. You know, how did these thoughts come about?
It just be me listening to the song, listening to the beat, and having my own interpretation on it, you feel me? Like how I listen to it. And I just change the narrative of it. Like, I can do what I want on this beat, like and remix and see what I want on here. I feel like it just come naturally. Damn it, I don't know.
I feel that.
Even with the what this shit is, the Future remix I did.
The Wait For You.
You play with them demons that I got you. Every time you go live at home, I'm gonna watch you. Sit outside your house while it rain, let it pour. They won't hear a thing, it's gonna blend in with the snow.
Wait For You, I just can change that shit to what I want to talk about.
And that's a stamp of your creativity for you to think outside the box, not go with the same theme as the actual song.
Right.
You know? And something else is really cool is your relationship with YG Tech, man. Like, he's somebody who really like speaks highly of you.
Right shit, I with that thunder, bitch, you cut a nigga life switch. Flowers, see your mother, make your brother do the right shit. Grave digger niggas only come out in the night shift. When we dress in black, we leave your family in white shit.
I'm trying to get a nigga dumped down to the pipe clip. Heard he served whiteys, got him set up by a white bitch. I can get your block banging now, I got the right fit. 9-5 bet throwing numbers when the dice click.
You know, you got the you got a feature on the iconic Gangsta Grills tape. Man, what's your relationship like, and how did that feature come about?
That our relationship is genuine. Everything genuine, bro. It's like, I feel like a lot of artists, that's bigger than you, they won't show you genuine love like that just cause they bigger than you, you feel what I'm saying? But that shit just be genuine. Like I can send him a verse, he'll send it back tomorrow. He can send me a verse, I send it back tomorrow. It's like, then he shout me out every chance he get, you feel me?
Yeah.
He ain't gotta do that shit.
That's real.
And that shit ain't like, a lot of people wouldn't do that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So that shit be genuine. That's all love.
For sure. And then similar with like, 448 Reek, y'all drop, Love For.
Yeah.
You got the Fly At Me feature, which is one of my favorite verses out of Baltimore recently.
Love for my brothers, we gon' be alright. I shot to the top, I guess I did it right. I don't like bitches who bigger than me. Walk in the venue, the killers with me. Brick of the sub, I can get it for cheap. You want it hard, you can get it from me.
How did these things come out? What's it like recording music with them?
Reek, that shit, that's like family. Like, that's like family. It's like, that shit be, I feel like we just can go off each other's vibe. Like, whatever vibe I'm feeling, he just can go in and go off of it. However he feel, like, I can go in and go off of it. It's like, we ain't never gotta force nothing. It's just always there. So that shit just be coming naturally too. Just he'll get on the beat, talk about what he talk about. I come in my way, do my thing, and that shit just be that.
For sure. And then is that similar with like the Philly connection? Leaf with OT7 Quality.
The Philly connection, I got that. I did a song called Leafy Flow when my little brother had passed and shit. I did a song called Leafy Flow.
Youngest nigga on the block, they say he stacked just like his pops. I be on what he be on, so I can't even tell him stop. If I fall out with my brother, I take it out on the op. Went to jail, came home, niggas coming outside the crops, but they forgot these.
They heard that shit and had reached out to me, like hollered at me, like tell me come down there, do some music and shit. They that shit genuine with them too though. I went to Philly, they made sure I was straight and shit. Vice versa, they come out here, they good. Shit like that. Me, him, and Kwani got a song, chopped this shit up. Man, we had rode to Atlanta. Leaf had to go to court in Atlanta, bro. We drove like 7 hours. You feel me? This is my second time meeting a nigga.
That's wild.
You feel me? Like, we drove 7 hours to his court date and shit. Like, nigga, I don't even think nobody ever came to my court date. You feel what I'm saying? So that's some real shit. We drove 7 hours to Atlanta when it was his court date.
Yeah.
I feel like all my relationships that I built throughout like my career with rapping and shit, I feel like it'd be more than like music. Like when you really get to know people, like you really can connect. You feel what I'm saying?
And that's how your music is. People get to know you. People get connected to you because of your vulnerability, your honesty. You feel me? So look, man, Off the Dawn just dropped. What I mean? You got the Dawn and Streams type of music going on, a little more experimental. Tell us more about that.
That shit, man, that shit crazy, bro. It's like I went to another level on there, like open up to a side of me that a lot of people don't know I can do, or I'm doing shit that they don't know I can do. Like party songs back to back to back, and songs for the females, shit like that. That motherfucker crazy.
What made you want to do that type of music?
Just like trying new shit. You feel me? Just trying new shit and expanding my reach, being versatile, showing how versatile I am and can be. And
then you speaking on, a different approach, man. How do you balance it? How do you approach, a club type of track then with like, your honest, your vulnerability type of music? What's the difference to approaches?
I feel like with the club type shit, I feel like it is really the beat.
Yeah.
The beat matter more than what you say on the club type shit for real. So like you'll get a hard beat and then you feel me, bop your head and find a flow to that motherfucker and find a flow that people can sing along to and shit like that. But with the pain shit, it ain't more so the beat, it's more so what you say and your cadence and how you express it, like through your music. Like how can you make people relate to you? You feel me? By just telling your true story. People gonna relate to you. Just if you being honest, people gonna relate to you because mostly people been through the shit you've been through, definitely on the pain side.
Yeah, and that's like separate from like what you normally are accustomed to doing. Like, what made you want to like experiment and do like different sounds like that?
listening to different music. Like I started listening to fucking that Gunna tape.
Yeah.
I never listened to Gunna before. I just listening to Gunna tape. It's just listening to different shit just opened up my mind. I had went and looked up like a Gunna type beat. I was in the studio off the Dawn, Sherm, shit. That shit just came about like that. You know what I mean? It was like I listened to the beat and I just flew with that motherfucker. Like found a new sound that I can do. So it's just like opening my mind up to new shit.
Right.
I feel like that's a big key with rapping. Like you gotta open your mind up to new shit.
Okay. And then, you know, aside from the music that we got dropping, you've been like a little more present on social media lately. You know, you've been doing skits and things like that.
Right.
Don't move if she did. Oh shit!
Listen to him. I don't want to die.
Okay, I won't move.
Empty your pocket. If this goes bad, I just really wanted to say, I've always really liked you.
Oh, me too. You've always been like a close brother to me.
You said close what?
Them niggas never play with me, so why the fuck?
Wait, what are you doing?
Even knew that I was
Don't move, he said he'll shoot me.
Gave them niggas time to squash, but them niggas keep on posting. Let them know I'm
Please
bloodshed,
stop.
my DMs no longer open. What the fuck I gotta do to show these niggas I ain't joking? Bitch, I'm in another state, but still putting shit in motion. They like,
You got any interest, you know, maybe diving into acting or anything?
Hell yeah, that's what I want to do, bro. I want to be on movies and shit like that, like TV shows, movies and shit like that. But like probably not right now. Like when I get farther with my rap career, and I feel like that shit ain't really working how I wanted to work out no more. And I feel like I want to be in movies and shit for real. But the social media shit, it's like I feel like I can like change the shit and like the narrative in Baltimore. Like people like shy away from that shit. Like people be too gangster for that shit, too hard to be on a YouTube video, do skits and shit like that. I feel like nowadays though, all it takes is one song and one little TikTok video for you to get where you want to be at. Right. So I feel like by people not doing the shit, they taking away a lot of, you feel me, they can be using and utilizing it while they got it. So I feel like me doing that should open up like for more people to do it. Like it's cool to do it, like it'll help your career.
For sure. And you know, you mentioned you cool with like expressing your personality. So look, we got to know you, we got to know what you working on. You express personality a little bit more. We gonna play some of these games we got playing. You cool with that?
That's cool.
Come on. You already know what we got coming up. My dog NASG Chaz got to do that quick 5 segment with the dogs, you feel me? He got, you know, a short amount of time just to answer a couple questions. Let's see what he say, man.
Chicken box with beef yacht. Chicken box. One thing that let you know somebody from Baltimore. The 2, the U, the D. Dream collab. Me and Bruno Mars. Pain music or club bangers. Pain music. Favorite clothing brand. Shit. Balenciaga. Biggest pet peeve. Procrastination. Favorite verse you ever rap? Probably the verse on Tech Shit on Gangsta Girl. If you could listen to an album for the first time again, what would it be? AI Youngboy 2. Don Julio Assurance. I can't decide that. I can't do that. Gotta mix them bitches. One thing you can't live without: loyalty.
It's for the record.
My dog, we appreciate you coming through, man. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
I appreciate y'all.
Absolutely, man. So go ahead, tell them the EP name, tell them it came out, you know where they can get it.
Off the Dawn, on all platforms. Yeah.
For the record, we out, man.
We out.